Oh, hi Neville.
Harry, good to see you.
Yeah, you're here before term starts, as usual.
Yeah, well, you know, I usually flew here once a week during the summer break to check in with Greenhouse 5 and 7.
Okay.
Some of the plants can get awfully cranky when they feel lonely, but I have started preparing for the new term as well. You know, repotting and planting new seeds and so on.
Don't you get cranky when you're here all alone?
No, but I haven't been alone. Hermione arrived a couple days before me. I think she's actually almost done with all of her lesson plans.
What? For the whole semester?
The whole year.
Blimey. No wonder Ron fled spontaneously to Romania to visit Charlie.
Yeah.
I'm actually on my way to see her now. She's invited me for tea. Do you think she plans on scolding me for intending to use last year's curriculum again?
Possibly.
Care to join me?
Oh, I'd love to. Wait, you're not inviting me just to help you turn you back in case she turns you into a pygmy puff again, are you?
No, absolutely not.
Good.
I'm planning on using you as a shield.
What?
Nothing. Let's go. Come on.
Come in. Oh, Neville, what a pleasant surprise.
Hi, I'm sorry for intruding on the tea.
Not at all. I think this actually might be just as well.
Seems like you're not off the hook either, mate.
Not fair. I've at least started on my lesson plans.
Harry, you haven't started yet? Don't you remember last year when you decided to do a Lupin and half of the class almost ended up in the hospital wing?
What I remember is that a whole class got outstandings on their owls on that particular part of the test. At least it's better than doing a Lockhart.
Definitely.
All right, it's your class, your way.
That's right.
I know. I just think...
Thank you for the tea, Hermione.
Fine, I let it go for now. There's something I need to tell you, both of you.
Does this have anything to do with why Ron's traveled to Romania?
What? No. Charlie and an old colleague and friend of his, Barnaby Lee, offered to help with some supplies for the store.
Okay.
No, for heaven's sake, Potter. No, I wanted to talk to you about something concerning work.
Is something wrong?
Not exactly. I'm sure you've all heard this, as it was supposed to be kept a secret until a new term started.
Sluggon's retirement, so it's true.
What, has McGonagall filled the position?
Yes, we're getting our new potions professor today.
Oh, must be quite a person to take on that job. Big shoes to fill, you know.
Do you know who it is?
Yes, we all know him.
Him?
It's Malfoy.
Malfoy? What, McGonagall hired Draco Malfoy to teach potions?
Well, she didn't hire the other Malfoy. Lucius.
What does he even know about teaching potions?
Well, he would have gotten an outstanding on his newts if it wasn't for, well, you know.
Well, that's not really that difficult if you're Snape's pet student. Right, Neville?
I try not to think about those classes if I can.
Harry, you know damn well Malfoy was gifted with potions. Regardless of Snape's obvious favoritism.
But that's not the same as being able to teach it.
Well, it's not like the Wizarding World has standardized teaching. McGonagall gave us a chance, didn't she?
That's different. I had experience with teaching from Dumbledore's army, and, well, you're you, Hermione, and Neville worked with Sprout for over a year before he took over.
Well, it's more common with subjects like herbology because you actually need to get to know the plants before becoming a professor. And I was lucky enough that Sprout wanted to share her classes with me. At least I think she wanted to, and I hope I was able to help her.
She was lucky to have you. You're outstanding at it. And teaching it, for that matter.
Yeah, mate. I mean, I talked to Teddy and he said that he thought that you were totally punk rock as a teacher. I cannot believe she hired Malfoy.
I cannot believe he said yes.
Hogwarts is one of the finest wizarding schools in the world. Besides, I don't think the jobs are exactly piling up, considering all the things the Malfoy name has been through.
But doesn't he have a job at the ministry?
Why do you say it doesn't even work at all?
Well, the family was fined a lot after the war. Maybe the fortune is started to dry up.
Then why quit at the ministry?
Maybe he felt he was too good for it.
Well, I hope he still has his notes from our time here. Think, to start this late on with no lesson plans?
So, do you think he will become head of Slytherin as well?
No. Did McGonagall say?
She didn't mention it.
I bet he'd love it. Oh, and I think that he's gonna lose his mind when he hears that you are head of Gryffindor now.
Don't be so sure, Harry. I mean, Slughorn did his best, but Slytherin still has a pretty bad reputation from the war.
Yeah, becoming head of Slytherin, that's getting me a lot of work.
Hope he's up for it then.
Knock it off, Harry. You haven't spoken to Malfoy in years. What if he's changed?
I wouldn't bet any galleons on that, Hermione. Once a git, always a git.